GHardcore is brought to you by Slim Down 360, Wendy's, Dannon Oikos 000, Associated Brands Industries Limited, Degree, and Carib Light.
So going into GHardcore, we have one training session left for the entire team. And it's something I've personally wanted to do for many years, which was have a session with the Defense Force. And it's really good because the GHardcore event is based on military-style obstacles. So who better to show you to do military-style obstacles than with the Defense Force?
Get up there! Hey, your handbags grinding, get up there! You and those cosmetic bottles, get up there!
So right off the bat, we kind of knew what to expect from the Defense Force because Lieutenant Ferguson, when we got onto the truck, he asked what are our numbers so we could keep a track. And our trainer was the one who answered him. And his response was indicative of what was to come.
Hey, you said male boys. How much?
17, including two cameramen. I don't know. I mean, after a man tell I use a man voice, I don't know how much of a man voice I actually tried to force out. I tried to force one, but it could have been a squeak. I don't know.
We're going to do an exercise this morning. Let all the defenders to be shown with these fly-by-night boot camps. See what goes on. This is the military. We own fitness. We own fitness. Give it your best shot. Dig deep to find what is inside of you. Hey! Hey, no talking, shut up. Instructors! Take them across here. Boom! Close up! Close up! Close up! Right now, you want to be here? This is what we have to do. Careful now. Careful now. You want my watch? You want my watch? Out of time. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up.
I mean, you have 10, 15 instructors shouting at you at all sides. When you feel one turn around and you can rest, another one behind you barking at you, and you get no breaks. Anybody who thinks that they're fit, you try to go to the Defense Force and they will boil it down like bhaji.
We are the real deal. We own fitness. You're like a sweet pepper. You're big but you're not hot. Cosmetic muscles.
Ooh, from the time they saw Leslie on the morning, they started calling him Cosmetic Muscles because Leslie kind of buff. So they took to naming some of us. One of the members of the Defense Force took to calling me Monster.
I feel like a monster.
One of my names were Tapeworm, and he also called me Rainbow.
They gave me the name Feather because how light I was.
I was given the name Cinderella. They said I have a signature run, this little dainty thing.
One of the instructors just come across straight to me and he coming across like he angry. He come across straight in my head. You do not shortcut my training.
I'm going to change my name from human to tapeworm. I'm going to live in your backside.
I said, these instructors are playing with your mind.
Switch leg, inhale. Hold and exhale. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the truck there? You will not join it. You will not join it.
If you're not disciplined, it could break you, boy. Way.
Left, right, in the government boost, the government boost. Left, right, in the government boost. Left, right, in the government boost, the government boost.
Radio silence, instructor, radio silence. Station is not station breakdown.
As we were entering the gates of Tetron onto the base, onto the compound, they said at the count of 3, you all have to say, "Good morning, Army," in unison. When we got onto the base and they gave the count.
On down, after 3, good morning to the Army. Huh? Up, right, left. Stand by. Touch it. Good morning, Army.
The count wasn't clear, so nobody got it in time. And then they told us, that's disrespectful. About turn. Let us walk back up the hill we had just come down to come back onto the compound.
How we feeling? Good. 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 Is this radio silence? No. Is this TV station breakdown? No. Find the inner resolve in you to give your best. This is a mind thing. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Look at the floor. This is what we do.
I'm gonna hit you right where it hurts. I'm gonna give you everything that you deserve.
Run!
You need attention, something to say. Let's hear your confession. I am just too hard to break. Bring it, bring it. I'm still right here undefeated. Say whatever you want. Really don't mean anything. Bring it, bring it. If there's no fear, let me see it. There is nothing.
The military training, that was the most hardcore training we did, I think. It was ridiculously hard. I actually have a whole new respect for military people in Trinidad now.
Go! Show them always do it! Show them always do it! Don't tell me we station breakdown when you're mad or what? Show them always do it! I understand Ricardo have a fear of being upside down, but apparently he also has a fear of heights.
I mean, Ricardo was just frozen, couldn't move a muscle, gripping on for dear life. I mean, he did not want to move.
Listen to me, relax, right? I want you to turn your body while you're sitting. Turn your body. Just turn your body. Nice, turn your body, Ricardo. That's nothing. Right, turn. Right. Nice. You're going good. That's it. Nice. Turn again.
I mean, I had to laugh at myself. I was a bit disappointed when I reached up on the wall and stay on the wall. I couldn't come off the wall for a while. And the only thing that I think helped me to get off the wall is when I saw Joanna was actually hanging on and nobody was taking on Joanna, everybody looking at me. That gave me the inspiration to come off because I couldn't keep her hanging.
Why not using the rope, Bernadette?
Hey, watch out.
On the mouth you have, put it in the group. On the mouth you have, Bernadette.
Exhale. 2 deep breaths up your inhale. Exhale. Burn. I don't see no motion there now.
Burns has a knee injury, right? She's had it for a bit, and so she wasn't training as much with us, merely to kind of protect it so she could actually do hardcore. So on the day of the military training, Burns balanced on her knees and was in a lot of pain, but she still persevered, came down the end of the wall, and the one officer, Corporal Mackenzie, that was shouting at her, when she got to the bottom, she gave him a big hug and a kiss, and he kind of like, get away from me, get away from me.
Hey, don't ever do that again, eh?
But you could see him smiling and blushing.
Next, we had to do a Spider-Man crawl.
Place your feet in horizontal ropes. Grab the vertical ropes. Look at his form when he's going to the top. Look at his form when he's going to the top. Look how he's coming over. Look at the foot placement. Look at the grips. Look at the foot placement.
Spider-Man, just whatever a spider can. Spins a web in his eyes, catches the
Ropes and myself are not friends, but when I reached to the top, I was stuck. I was frightened like hell.
And I just heard the lead instructor say, defense force, and some men just flew up the ropes to go and get Shorty like that. They were so well trained to go and take care of her.
the foot place well. He wears the colorful.
Let's go close to the pole. Right back.
When we did hardcore a couple of years ago with Jody, there was a small pole that he used to carry us to on a playground, and I never did it, always avoided it. So having to face it now for the first time and knowing I had to do it because it was the defense force and you just have to do what they say, it was a bit scary.
Everybody support around here. Everybody support around here. You could do it. You could do it. You did everything so far.
I figure if they brought the entire defense force to tell Vanessa to slide down, if she really wanted to, she would have tell them no.
But I was really terrified because when you looked across, you had to step over like 3 feet to get to the pole. And I'm looking down and I'm just seeing this height. Even though I was that scared, I realized that Joanna was also next to me on the platform. And she was basically having more or less the same issues that I was having.
When I got up, then is when the fear set in because of the step off. To have to hold your body up and gently glide yourself down, yeah, that was daunting for me.
But we know you can do it. We know you can do it. Very good. We know you can do it. You can do it. Listen to him. You can do it. He has you. He has you. He has you.
Having a soldier below me was the only thing that made me let go when they were shouting at me to let go and feed your arms down, go down. It's because I remember that he was below. So I started feeling for him below, and that is what made me start to inch myself down off of the pole.
When I came down, I was just, my adrenaline was pumping. I was overjoyed that, you know, I accomplished it, and I was able to do it on my own.
Fight for our survival.
Keep your head down. Don't put out the Brazilian wing. Pull. 1 foot coming in, so the rope running on the outside of the boots. The next foot slipping under, and you stand up on the instep. You get that? One more time.
Throughout the entire morning with them, he made no bones about reminding us how much they own the fitness. We are the defense force. This is what we do.
We own fitness.
Forget the pretenders outside here. We own fitness. Here, you all take it. You all own it.
You're doing your own thing here. Let's go. 0.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
Hey, Jerry, do it. Come on, Jerry. I don't see you. Right, left, right, left, right.
Look, right. You will be moving this. Before you go on to do that, right, I will show you all how to safely carry the lock. Right, prepare the pickup block. You squat down, and you and your teams will have to decide which hand going forward. Pickup block. Right, using legs alone again, not the back. It's also a basis for team building. Understand that?
I was going to give up.
I'm not smiling. Let's go. Let's do it. Very good.
We were in teams of 4 and had to carry the tire and the sandbag from one end down to the next. Jody says, okay, I will carry the bag. You all carry the tire. The best way to do it is the 3 of you all go inside the tire. So the three of us jump inside the tire, proceeded to lift it around us. And of course, the defense force laughing at us, right? They're like, how y'all expect to carry it like that?
So why didn't you lift it up? Why didn't you lift it up? Yeah, lift it up. Come out of the tire.
This is what we
One
do.
come out of the right. If it falls, all the starting over, right?
And then we put it on our shoulders, and it was heavy but easier to carry. I mean, I still have bruises on my shoulders from toting that tire on top of sunburn. So we had been training for about maybe 3 hours with Defense Force. When we saw the trucks come up, the same trucks we went down.
I thought that training was over.
So we happy now. We think, yeah, workout finished. We climb on the truck, comfortable, we sit in. Then one of them comes to the back and says,
Off the truck.
And that's when we realized the workout wasn't over.
We had to go and push the truck now.
Across the entire length of a field.
Ready, 2, 3, push!
Clear the way, clear the way. Breaker 10494, this is the big truck passing.
Although we are going the wrong way. Sorry. Driver. Although going front now. It's the wrong way we are going.
Jump start. Push start. Start. Back.
These guys put the truck in neutral. The big army truck were carrying all these soldiers. We had to push it on alone. While we pushing the truck, they're pushing it the other direction. So what madness? They're trying to kill me here today or what?
I loved the Defense Force workout. It's the best I've ever had.
What I liked about it is that it prepared your mind, how the mental supports the physical.
Before, I honestly, I never really knew what our military people did.
Training with the Defense Force really showed what young or new recruits have to go through. The strength of mind and body that they have to come out with in order to be able to face different things to protect the country.
Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force Physical Training Department owns fitness in Trinidad and Tobago. And we do so by reaching out to the wider community by way of assistance to communities, schools, right? It is also one of our greater philanthropic tools. And with the PTI department, we also run the physical training instructors course, which is subscribed by persons from the various countries ranging from Suriname all the way up to Bahamas.
So before hardcore, we go to the garden building in Chagonas, and it's just to get the team mentally ready. We have never really had an opportunity to get the entire team together. And although all the members were not there, some had work engagements, we still got most of them together. So I just wanted to introduce a couple of the obstacles we may not have covered in training, and just get people mentally ready. We're going to work together, this is what we're going to do, and get everybody get up and excited to go do the course together. Last year we gave away some prizes for some of the more dependable people on the team. So this year, Mr. Anthony Bob. For always being there, to always always help the members of the team, always bringing them to sessions, helping them go home. Mr. Urias, let's see. Again, for always being there, all these sessions, helping out your teammates. We know the Ricardo, Vanessa, Joanna squad, Janine. We have one for the most improved member on the team, Miss Vanessa. We have one for Mr. Hardcore this year, Ricardo. Ricardo got Mr. Hardcore this year because Ricardo was always there willing to help. Ricardo was at most of the sessions, so I think he was one of the persons most deserving for that award.
But I was happy for the recognition, and I appreciate it.
And we have one for Mrs. Hardcore this year, Miss Wendy.
I was like, what? Wendy? Okay. I was really surprised. I said, but what made me different from anybody else to be Miss Hardcore?
Shorty would party whole night, not sleep, and come to sessions the next day and work as hard as she could. When nobody else would want to come to our sessions, Shorty was the one who'd be changed and waiting to come and exercise. So Shorty deserved the Miss Hardcore award for this year. Then we had people like Joanna, Leslie, and Bob. Those three were always willing to help the members go to and from all locations, and they never said no. They were always willing, so they were team players for this year. So Hardcore Day is here. As fit as you are, it makes you nervous. I am nervous. I woke up and I had butterflies in my stomach, so I could imagine what the other members are feeling.
And you're getting excited not just for yourself, but for the new members of the team who you know are going to face these challenges for the first time.
Like I was scared from off the bats.
My fear is not being able to complete the course.
My concern has always been the team and the team finishing.
My fear, as it was me feeling the team again.
I don't know what you're up against. I reminded myself constantly, everything that we're about to do is 90% mental and 10% physical.
That episode of Hardcore was brought to you by Slim Down 360, Wendy's, Dannon Oikos 000, Associated Brands Industries Limited, Degree, and Carib Light.